In class, a kid at school pointed at me and screamed, "He touched my weenus." By the end of the day, I was talking to the police. I was in class and reaching across Alex's desk for the pencil sharpener. He's low-key a badass kid, so I tried to avoid him. But before I even grabbed the pencil sharpener, he was screaming at the top of his lungs, "He touched my weenus." The whole class went silent. Horror movie silent. Even classrooms next door heard him. 23 heads turned toward me like I'd pulled out a knife. The teacher next door walked in looking concerned. Kids were whispering, "Ow, you're in trouble." Our teacher, Mrs. Molina's face went red. She pointed at the door and said, "Both of you, outside." I opened my mouth to ask why, but she cut me off. Now when we stepped outside the classroom, she didn't ask what happened. She just looked at me like I was the killer. Alex was crying. I was confused. Pulled Alex in for a hug and said, "It's okay, sweetie. He won't touch you anymore." Her eyes darted at me. "The principal is expecting you at his office. Go walk by yourself." The walk to the principal's office was the longest 30 seconds of my life. Every kid in every classroom I passed stared through the little door windows like I was being escorted to prison. I was literally 10. I didn't even know what the big deal was for real. When I got to the office, the secretary didn't greet me. She just pointed to a chair and said, "Sit, don't move." I sat there for what felt like an hour. Teachers walked by and whispered to each other. The secretary kept glancing at me, then looking away like she couldn't stand to see me. Then Alex walked in with Mrs. Molina. His face was red and puffy from crying. She had her arm around him like he was broken. They went straight into the principal's office as I sat outside. The door closed. I heard muffled talking. Then I heard Alex's mom's voice. She must have come in through the back entrance. Then the yelling started. "What do you mean you're investigating? My son was violated. Something has to be done now." I felt sick. Violated? What did that even mean? I touched his arm. My pencil needed to be sharpened. Did I touch something else by accident? My brain was spinning. The door opened. The principal looked at me with no expression. "Come in." The room was crowded. Alex in one chair still crying. His mom standing behind him, arms crossed, staring at me like she wanted me dead. Mrs. Molina in the corner nodding along to everything. And in the other corner, a police officer, an actual cop with a badge and a radio and everything. My stomach dropped. I'm cooked. Principal Hernandez sat down and folded his hands. "This is Officer Evans. He's here because we take accusations like this very seriously." "Accusations like what?" "We've called your mother. She's on her way. Until then, I need you to sit and listen." He started reading from a paper. Words I didn't understand. Inappropriate physical contact, potential harassment, disciplinary action up to and including suspension, permanent record. I tried to speak. "I didn't. You'll have a chance to respond when your mother arrives." Alex's mom cut in. "He shouldn't even be here. He should be in handcuffs in juvie right now." The cop shifted but didn't say anything. I looked at Alex. He wouldn't look at me. He just kept crying into his hands. My mom's voice came through the speakerphone a few minutes later. She sounded scared. "What exactly is my son being accused of?" Principal Hernandez cleared his throat. "Ma'am, your son has been accused of touching another student inappropriately. We're treating this as a serious matter." Silence. She didn't defend me. She didn't say, "My son would never do that." She just said, "I'm so sorry. I'm on my way." And that's when I knew my mom is going to fumble the bag. My mom rushed in out of breath. She grabbed my ear and pulled it, already punishing me. "Ow," I screeched. The police officer cleared his throat. "Alex, I need you to show us exactly where he touched you. Point it on your body for me." Alex wiped his nose and nodded. The room held its breath. He raised his arm and pointed right at his elbow. "My weenus." Alex's mom froze. "You're your what?" "My weenus, Mom." Alex said it louder like she was deaf. He started sobbing harder. "Are you stupid, Mom? The dangly skin on your elbow. My older brother told us about it. You're not supposed to let people touch it." I watched the adults' faces cycle through confusion, realization, and horror in that exact order. The principal's jaw fell through the floor. The police officer looked away like he was trying to stop himself from laughing. I couldn't help it. I laughed in everyone's face. "So, are you going to tell us what you thought he meant?"